Beautiful 11s. Welcome to the vibe. It's Bodhi. It's Bodhi. I am back on, and we are going to be doing your 2023 reading. Okay, a overview, a general overview for the life path 11, the Omega Matrix number 11. Okay. You guys, this is definitely, futuristic energy as we dive into the year of 2023. Welcome to my vibe, you guys. I'm so delighted to have you all. I am also a master number 11 life path. I know that it's not a very easy number, okay, it's not an easy frequency to navigate. You guys are the one and the two on an elevated level. Okay, it's more of a intense energy. All right, so the 11s experience a lot of anxiety and things like that. Okay, as an 11 because it's both masculine and feminine, right? So it's always a contradiction of the energies that the life path 11s and Omega Matrix number 11s, they really have to find their way through those two energies. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and dive off into this energy. Again, thank you for y'all's support and energy and likes and comments and subscribes and all those beautiful things. Don't forget to share this energy. If you are a life path 11 or a Mega Matrix number 11, make sure you share this energy. My bad, somebody called. Make sure you guys share that energy, all right, with the life path 11 or an Omega Matrix number 11. If you're not sure what your Omega Matrix is, after I'm done doing these live videos, I will put that information in the description box below, the link to the Omega Matrix video that I previously did, or you can just go to my channel and search for that, the Omega Matrix, and that video will come up. Once you find out whatever your Omega Matrix number is, you want to know that number because that's your magic number. That's the energy that you need to be in when you want to win. Okay, it's very important number. Okay, so go find out what that is. Once you find out what that is, um, um, then go find that appropriate video that matches that energy. Okay, because that's going to be important. But for life path 11, you're in between these two energies, right? You're a master because you're an elevated version of the one and you're an elevated version of the two. So you operate in that one energy and in the two energy and in your 11 energy. It's a lot going on when you're a master number. With great power comes great responsibility. We know that you all are very intuitive. We know that you all can form a bridge between the spiritual worlds and the real world. Okay. So we know that because you're ruled by both the one and the two energy, your planets, the planets that rule the 11 is the sun and the moon. Okay, you're ruled by the sun and the moon, all right? The mother and the father. So see how contradicting that energy can be, and so, just something that will always be the case, okay, with life path 11s. You will always be ruled by the sun and the moon, the mother and the father energy. The zodiac energy is the Leo, okay, and the Cancer. And so that just means that, take a look at where Leo and Cancer is in your personal chart. Life path 11s, Omega Matrix number 11s. All right, get your personal chart. Take a look at where is Leo, where is Cancer. Those are the two zodiac energies that really influence your path, if that makes sense. Okay, so if you take a look at your personal chart and you take a look at where's Leo, that's a very transformative house, especially during this year of 2023. Take a look at that Leo. Where's Leo at in your chart? What house is that in? Because that's going to be it's going to be a lot of endings, a lot of beginnings, a lot of elevations, completions, a lot of changes going down wherever Leo is in your chart during 2023. The same thing with Cancer. Look at your chart, see where Cancer is at, the zodiac sign of Cancer. Where is that at in your personal chart? That area in your life is a very transformative energy. It's a lot of changes, a lot of endings, a lot of elevations. Okay. The same thing for the year of 2022 or 2023, looking at, what house is your sun is. What house and what sign, okay, is your sun, right? What is your sun sign, okay? Now, we usually know what our sun sign is, but go look at your chart and see where does that sun sit? What house, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 11th, what house does that sun sit? That is a very transformative energy for you always, okay? The moon, where does the moon sit in your personal chart? Okay, these are transformative houses. As an 11, you have the sun as a transformative house for you. For instance, I'm an Aquarius and it's in my 8th house. So the 8th house for me is always lit up, no matter what, okay, no matter what year it is, because the sun is ruled by that 11 number, or the 11 is ruled by that sun number. Okay, the same thing with the moon. Where's the moon at? It's in my 1st house. Okay, I'm a Cancer moon in the 1st house. And so, that is always a transformative, energy. Okay, where's Leo at? Where's Cancer? What houses are these energies are, because that's where we need to take a closer look at during the 7 magical year. That's where we really want to make the transforming focus at, okay? And those 4 elements, where the sun, the moon, the Leo, the Cancer, where those energies are at, okay? The best day for you guys to either make, to be very productive, whether it's physical, you being physically productive by, checking off your to-do list, getting things done, or whether it's a more spiritual productive, where you're taking time out on this day to really sit with spirit, to build up that relationship with spirit, to write, do your metaphysical practices. That day for the Life Path 11 and Omega Matrix 11 is Sunday and Monday. Okay, Sunday and Mondays are the 2 days. Y'all get 2 days, okay, where you can really be productive. Okay, so Sunday could be more like a resting spiritual day, and then the Monday could be the productive day, the physical productive day, or however you choose to do it. All right, the elements these are always the elements for the Life Path 11, which is water and fire. Okay, water and fire. So whenever you're doing any rituals, or you're wanting to use the earth or the elements to manifest, or you're doing any kind of self-development practices that cause, an element, you want to use your water and your fire. Okay. All right, Life Path. Now, those are just reminders. Everything that I said, whether it's 2022, 2023, 2028, whatever the year is, that will always remain the same. Okay. The sun, the moon, the Leo, and Cancer in your personal chart will always be very transformative. Using the water and fire element will always be a very magnetic element for you guys, the water and fire. And Sunday and Mondays will always be your best days to be physically and spiritually productive. Okay, let's go ahead and get off into this energy, Life Path 11s. I do want to insert here, you guys, that I do have a Patreon community. We are building that community up as we speak, and I will be very active on my Patreon community. You guys definitely stop by and join that, okay, if you feel compelled to do so. All right. The vibe for the Life Path 11s, Omega Matrix number 11s during 2023 is intuition. Okay. A lot of you guys could be meeting a Life Path 22. Life Path 11s and Life Path 22s are a very dynamic team. Okay. Y'all really can make shit happen. And whatever y'all do together, it's very long lasting. It's a long lasting thing. And it's a magical connection that the 22 and the 11 have. Okay. So some of you guys are either currently involved with the Life Path 22, or you will be attracting one. Okay, I also feel like the spirit numbers, the angel numbers 22222 will be a definite sign for you all throughout the year of 2023. The 2 represents partnerships. Okay, it represents you having a cooperative energy. All right, you being a facilitator, a peacemaker. Okay, you being the glue to your relationships, your family. Okay, intuition is here, so this is saying this is a magical year for you to build up that intuition. So I feel like the relationship that you guys want to be building up, like Path 11s, is the relationship with spirit, building up a deeper, because we know that you're already magical and intuitive, like Path 11, but you want to build up a deeper relationship, a more elevated relationship with your spirit. I feel like your intuition is going to be on fire. Life path 11 is really going to be on fire. I feel like your intuition is going to blow your mind. It is going to surprise you. Okay, your intuition is definitely going to surprise you. You're going to be like, oh my goodness, like, man, my intuition is on point. It's going to be like very evident as well. It's not going to be subtle hints. It's going to be very evident, like, wow, I said that, I said it, oh my goodness. I feel like your skills and your natural abilities are going to be more apparent as well during the year of 2023. On the bottom of the deck, we have a time out. So I feel like the more that you time out life path 11, the more that you separate, the more that you isolate, the more that you get into your meditative state, okay, your stillness, the more you will strengthen your intuition, the more you will allow your intuition to work for you. Okay, that's when you become a magical motherfucker, when you don't have to do too much, when your intuition, when your vision, when your intention, when that works for you instead of the action behind it, if that makes sense, instead of you actually doing something. When you can get to the point where you're receptive and you just sit back and you can envision this. I want this to happen this way. I want that to happen that way. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I need this to happen that way and that to happen this way and this, and then you can sit back and just watch that stuff happen like that. That's when you know that you're really in your magic. And I feel like if you give yourself time out, right? If you carve out, I've been talking about using a schedule, creating a routine, and carving out different times in your schedule to accomplish and focus on different things. So for the life path 11s, I feel like y'all really need to carve out 30 minutes, 45 minutes of quiet time, meditative time, stillness, okay? Because that's when you're going to strengthen up and set the intention to strengthen your intuition, because that is really going to work for you coming up in this 2023 year. Okay, life path 7s, again, best days for you Sunday and Monday, using the elements of water and fire. Taking a look at the sun, the moon, Leo and Cancer. Where are those at in your personal charts? Those are going to be activated, hyperactive, areas in your life always. But, definitely taking a look, because this 7 energy is a transformative energy. And so it wants to transform those 4 different areas, those spaces in your life. So use this energy from the universe that wants to transform and take a look at your chart and how can you get in alignment with that, okay? I know where my sun and moon is at. I know Cancer is in my first house. That Cancer is also my moon in my first house. And then I got to take a look at where Leo is at. I forgot where Leo is at, but yeah, I need to take a look at where that is at. Okay. Whew. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this energy, Aquarius. Oh my goodness, I said Aquarius. Some of you guys could be Aquariuses, but not everybody. Talking to the life path number 11 for 2023, beloved. What is the overall energy? What is the energy, okay, for the life path 11, Omega Matrix number 11 for 2023, light, loud and clear. We got the 4 of brooms. It's in reverse. Oh my goodness. Are you guys moving or something like that? Life path 11s, are you guys moving? Okay, is there some type of upheaval when it comes to your home life, your family life, your security, your stability? Some of you guys, it could be your work. I feel like y'all are changing your work. Okay, what wanted to come out here, these 2 cards, the death and the, what is that? This is the challenge, the death and the 5 of Pentacles. Both of them coming out in reverse, of course, because we're talking about the challenge. Okay, why is this 4 of brooms in reverse? And this is telling me that there is some type of ending. There was some type of ending here. Okay, you guys, life path 11s, I feel like this has a lot to do with work. Okay, it has a lot to do with work, with this rod energy here. It made you happy before, it provided for you and your family before, but I feel like for some reason there's an ending here. Okay, I feel like you were not being validated, you were not being valued, you were not being taken you were being taken for granted. You weren't being heard. You felt like you were less than or not worthy or something, or people made you feel like that or whatever. I feel like you just weren't getting treated, and it has a lot to do with work here for the life path 11s. Okay, I feel like there's the challenge is that there was an ending to that environment. There was an ending to work. Okay, something, I feel like work is changing. I don't know if you guys are going to get fired and it's going to kind of come out of nowhere, like path 11, Omega Matrix number 11, or if this, there's something that changes at work that really have you in the element of I'm not being heard, I'm not being appreciated, I'm not being valued. Okay, something's going to change at work, and you're going to look at it like, I have to end this, I got to get out of this. Okay, and the energy is going to be the 5 of brooms and the 4 of brooms in reverse. My goodness. And so it's like, that is just like no stability, no security. Okay, I am going to clarify this energy. Give me a moment. Now, what you need to focus on, we got the 2 of brooms here. That's what you need to focus on in the reverse. Okay, this is the past energy. We got the 7 of machetes in the reverse for the past energy. All right, we're going to keep on going, and then we will clarify the cards. We got the Knight of Pentacles. This is your strength, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? I feel like there's a better opportunity for the life path, Omega Matrix number 11. There's a better opportunity for you guys when it comes to finances, when it comes to money. Again, I do feel like your work will be taking the focal point this year. What you do for coins, for the bag, will be taking the focal point. I feel like there will be some changes, some transformations when it comes to your job, your career, your position. Okay, something may kind of come out of nowhere and kind of catch you off guard. That may cause some temporary instability, temporary insecurity or whatever. But your strength is that, that is not going to break you. All right, it's not going to break you. It's not going to tear you down. The strength is that, beloved, has something better for you here. There is something better for you when it comes to your money, when it comes to how you make your coin, right? You are trying to get into a position where you're like, I want to be happier when it comes to, making my coin. I feel like how you make your coin coming into the year of 2023, how you make that coin is not, it doesn't bring happiness. It doesn't bring, I feel like what you do now, Life Path 11, it was a reason for you to celebrate. It brought stability, it brought security. You were happy when you got this position or this promotion or whatever this is. You were happy when you got that call back for that interview. It was something that, at some point brought some form of celebration, but it no longer celebrates who you are. And I feel like, that is going to be the major challenge. Whew, all those cards. All right. Now I am going to clarify this energy. Okay, hold on, y'all. This 2 of broom, what you need to focus on. I feel like you guys may be going back and forth with yourself. That's why this is the overall energy. You may be going back and forth with yourself because, look, Life Path 11s, Omega Matrix number 11s, you really got to put more faith into yourself. You really have to put more faith into your natural God-given abilities, your natural traits. You really have to put more faith into your passion, right? And what it is that you really want to do. You have to put more faith into that this year. And I feel like that's going to be coming to light for you. Like, I really need to put more faith into me and to what it is that I want and the person that I want to become. I really need to take the kind of action. I feel like y'all need to take a leap of faith. And you may be going back and forth with yourself. Like, I really don't want to, I don't want to jeopardize my home life. I don't want to jeopardize my foundation, my security, my bank account, my paycheck, okay, to take this leap of faith and to do what it is that I really want to do. I feel like for some Life Path 11s, Omega Matrix number 11, the next move that you make, it may be a small pay cut, but I feel like you're going to be a lot more happier. You're going to be a lot more at peace, and it's going to move you in a better direction where it's more where that came from type of a thing, okay? I feel like you have to take maybe a step or two down or a step or two back so that you can take 5 or 10 steps forward or level ups, okay? And and so I just feel like you may be going back and forth with that energy of, man, do I stay here and just take this bullshit because it's going to give me a paycheck, or am I going to take this leap of faith and try something new and different and really rely on myself and just see what happens, okay? So I feel like there are some changes when it comes to what you do for a living and things of that nature. We got the Two of Brooms, right, as what you should focus on. This is like, you feeling stuck, right? Like right now, you feel stuck coming into 2023. You feel like, man, okay, what do I do here? Again, I don't want to jeopardize my livelihood. I don't want to jeopardize my home life, my children, my foundation, right? Because what I'm really thinking about, what I really want is going to jeopardize this. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but this is what you need to focus on, the fact that you feel stuck. So if you feel stuck, if you're uncomfortable, what do you need to do to move forward? What do you need to do to turn this around and to really take the steps that you can take now to move yourself in that direction? It's like you focusing on, like, listen, you're in your way, right? You're in your way. How can you move forward? How can you get unstuck? Right? You don't want to feel this way, okay? And that's what we should focus on here. Let me get done clarifying these cards, Lord. I just want one card for the life path, 11 for the future, and then or what's coming. Okay, what's ahead? Okay, 2 of these wanted to come out. It's all good. We're going to take them. Page of Pentacles. Okay, is what's ahead, and we got the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, what to expect. Okay, the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups in reverse. All right, let's go ahead. Clarify this energy. Thank you for your patience, Life Path 11s, Omega Matrix number 11s. After this video, we're going to get into the Master number 22. And then I may take a quick break after 22. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this energy for Life Path 11 for the year of 2023. Let's clarify this 4 of Brooms here in reverse. What is this saying? Yeah, you guys are making decisions, right? Like pretty much what I was saying, okay? This is you having to make these very serious, heavy decisions. Do I keep working this job or, keep working this job where I don't feel valued, where I don't feel complete, just to maintain security and stability? Or do I take a leap of faith, have more faith in myself and in my vision, and go forward, right? This is like a test of your faith, right? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely, you having to make that heavy decision, right? Do I continue to provide stability and security for my household, for my family, or do I really chase my dream? This is you looking at, I'm going to have to take a couple steps back, a couple levels down from the money that I'm making to really focus on what it is that I want to create and bring about. Am I really ready to make this kind of thing? I feel like you're going to be coming into 2022 really thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? You know that there has to be some kind of ending here. You're not getting treated right? You're not getting valued in this working environment. And you know that there's a death, that there's an ending that has to come. But the challenge is the Knight of Swords, okay? The right opportunity hasn't come yet. Okay, the right opportunity hasn't come yet. That's the challenge. But what you need to focus on is the Wheel of Fortune with the 2 of Brooms in reverse. Okay, you have to focus on getting out of your own head. I feel like every time you think of a way out, it's like you stop yourself for something. And again, it has a lot to do with this drop in finances, this drop in money. Okay, this couple drops down. It's like you done built up this reality that kind of, how whatever you're getting paid now, it pays for everything. You're comfortable with that, but you're going to have to take a level or two down with the pay. Maybe a $5,000 or $10,000 pay cut, 5 or 10,000 annually pay cut is what I see. 5,000 or 10,000 annually a pay cut, and you've been like, man, how am I going to make do here? I feel like every single time you want to go forward, you take a step back because you don't have the faith in yourself yet. You don't believe in yourself yet, and so the wheel of fortune is here. This is like, there's an opportunity out there. Okay, um, things are going to be turning in your favor. All right, this is what you need to focus on: changing your thoughts. All right, focusing on your plan. I feel like you need to come up with a plan. You need to write shit down. You know what I'm saying? Writing things down, 11. Coming up with a plan or something, right? Um, Goodness, with this wheel of fortune, it's like things are changing here. Okay, things are changing. Okay, with the wheel of fortune here, right? Like the wheels of fortune, they're starting to turn in your favor. Where there was a blockage at, where you didn't see a way out, where you didn't see the right opportunities, you couldn't even fathom or think of the right opportunities. I feel like that's changing. I feel like your world is opening up or something, and that's what you need to focus on. So there's some kind of level up here, okay? There is, okay, so you got to focus on that. Um, Goodness, like you have to focus on that there are other opportunities out there for you. Okay, that's what you have to focus on. Instead of you thinking about, staying in this job because it provides security or whatever it is, or the lifestyle that you currently live, it takes care of that. But you have to think, you have to elevate. Like there's other opportunities out there for me, though. This cannot be it. You have to focus on that, and you have to believe in that. Okay. I feel like in the past, right, you had these wonderful ideas, but you didn't act on those wonderful ideas. Okay. So I feel like you need to kind of go back to the past for some life path 11s. There were some wonderful ideas that you brought forth, things that you wrote down. If there's some unfinished projects or things that you kind of left and kind of said, I'll come back to, I think you need to come back to them this point in the year of 2023 and bring them out or something, and do it on a bigger level, on a better level. Get professional help, okay? I feel like y'all need a marketer, y'all need a virtual assistant. You need the proper help to bring this idea and put it in front of people, because it was a great idea, a great product, a great service. Something in the past, these great ideas that you have about what you want and what you want to do, you kind of put them on the burner. Maybe you wrote them down and said, okay, maybe one day. You need to get back to that this year. I feel like that's going to be a good thing for you, okay? Getting back to unfinished projects and ideas and things. Okay, this is your strength. Life path 11, we have the Knight of Pentacles as your strength. Like I said, you are moving forward financially. This is telling me that there's something better, right? Maybe you may take some type of level down or step down financially, or as it pertains to a position, you may go from a high position to not so high position, but this is better for you. It's going to bring about a better reward in the end. It's going to bring about more elevation, more financial growth in the end, and it's going to bring you a lot of peace in the current. Okay, and I feel like you are going to be able to take care of everything that you need to take care of, okay, financially, even with this step back. And this is also telling me with this 7 of rods here, that you have the strength. Okay, you're a very strong person. This is telling me that you're already elevated, like path 11s. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of will and fight inside of you. Okay, your determination, your passion, your persistence. You know what I'm saying? That is your strength. You know, your persistence, your passion. You're very determined. When you set your eyes on something, your sight on something, it's like you want to get it. It's going to happen. You're going to persevere until it happens. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of fight left inside of you, like Path 11. There's a lot of fight. There's a lot of will. There's a lot of creative energy. There's a lot of power that's left inside of you. Okay. And that is a strength. Know that you're very powerful. Okay. You may have to take one step or two step back financially, but you are powerful enough to move this shit along and to elevate. I feel like this is going to bring you in an elevated position, okay, in another position of power to where people are going to want what you got. You know, I feel like, you know, you're powerful. You're so powerful. People know that they can't break you. Life cannot break you. That's what this is saying. This is your strength. No matter what, like Path 11's, life cannot break you, okay? Whatever you go through, you come out stronger, you come out better, and you always maintain a level of elevation. You know what I'm saying? You always maintain a level of 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. We know life path 11s go through a lot. We go through a lot of transformations, a lot of endings. We have to overcome a lot of things, a lot of, you know, they call us the wounded healers because we go through so much. We have to patch ourselves up and heal ourselves so that we can go and, you know, show others how to do it, you know. And, you know, it's a lot of spiritual growth that we have to internalize. Okay, it's a lot of physical changes that we go through so that we can spiritually grow and help others connect those two bridges. You feel me? That's a life path 11. And I feel like your strength is that life cannot break you. You know that. I feel like others know that. Whatever you go through, you come out stronger, you come out better, you come out more elevated. I do feel like, you know, when it comes to your career, I don't feel like you have anything to really prove. I feel like, you know, God, I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just take a break or just take a moment here because it's a lot of energy. It's that chaotic, like the anxious energy, okay, that I'm getting from the 11. You know, I'm a life path 11 too. So it's like, oh, I got a lot to say. I want to get it all out at once. Life cannot break you. Okay, the challenges and things that you go through in life is only to make you stronger. It's only to elevate you to the next level. One of these days, you're going to take everything that you know, okay, and you're really going to package it up into something that is transformative and beneficial to everyone around you, to everyone who take advantage of whatever it is that you have to offer. You are you know, the embodiment of wisdom and knowledge, okay, and, you know, overcoming. You know what I'm saying? You know how to overcome some shit. And that is a strength of yours, okay? You're always going to be able to get up and move on, to keep it moving, okay? You're always going to have, you know, a brand new fresh start, okay? As things change in your life, right? I think that you can handle change a lot better than anybody else. I feel like, you know, no matter what, you have this power about you, okay? You have this elevation about you, no matter what. That's a strength of yours, okay? Financially, you know, no matter what, you're always going to be financially secure. You're always going to have what you need to have, okay, to move on to the next step, to move on to the next level. You're always going to have what you need, okay? It's this power about you. It's I want to call it something, but it can't come to mind. It's like, you know, this elevation about you, okay? That life can't break you. Others can't break you. You know, people who don't support you, that can't break you. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving on here, I see that, you know, you're getting over the inner conflict. I do see you're getting over a lot of fear and things like that. Okay, yeah, a new career, something new that you're doing, you're starting over again. I see that you're being kind of new in this field. You're getting your feet wet. Whatever it is, you're starting over new, okay, when it comes to money. All right, I definitely see that you're offering your services. All right, you're offering your services here, or you're offering something new here. There's a change, right? We've been saying that with the money. in 2023. Um, and the Three of Cups wanted to come out in reverse, which concerns me because that's happiness. But then when I clarified it, I got the Five of Rods in reverse. So yeah, I feel like, your eeriness or your fear about the money, and if you're going to, be able to, have the life that you want, and, are you going to be able to take care of your family, your livelihood, right? Is being questioned. It's like you're questioning your livelihood, because again, you're going through change here, when it comes to your security, your financial security, a change with what you do for a living that's causing a change in your livelihood, right? And you're asking yourself, damn, am I going to be able to provide? Am I going to be able to get by? And I feel like you're getting over that fear. You're getting over that internal turmoil, right? You're getting over that. That's what I feel. Okay, I feel like y'all are getting over that. Um, or you're needing to really get over that. Okay, the Judgment card is here. All right, the Judgment card is here. So, remember your power. The World card is here. Okay, the world is going to open up for you guys. The world is going to open up for you guys, but it's going to be a test of your faith. If there's a change in your job that kind of comes out of nowhere, some shit that you weren't expecting, you feel like you weren't kind of, you weren't ready for or whatever. Just know that everything is happening as it should. Okay. Do not, don't get depressed or don't get down and out on like, oh my God, am I going to be able to make men's, or, how are we going to be able to survive and live or whatever. I feel like there's something better. Okay. There's something better. Okay, nothing can break you. Life is not going to break you. The world is going to open up. Life is going to open up. I feel like the Life Path 11s really need to lean into their faith. They need to have more faith with themselves and what it is that who they are and who they want to become. They need to have more faith in their natural abilities. You really need to be looking at, other forms of income, not just one, but other forms of income. You using your spiritual gifts and talents can be a major form of income, and getting serious about that, getting serious about what it is that you want. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Judgment is coming. You're going to have to make up your mind. You're really going to have to make up your mind, and it's going to have a lot to do with you letting go of that secure thing. All right. But it's really going to open up a whole new world for you. Okay. It's going to be so much more peaceful, so much more in alignment. You're going to be in alignment. Okay. Now, when it comes to love for the Life Path 11 during the year of 2023, we have religious factors in the reverse. Okay. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for some reason, if you're in a relationship, right, I feel like that there could be, some power struggles in this relationship. All right. I do feel like for some of you guys, you're dealing with somebody who you're like, listen, I just give up. I feel like for the Life Path 11s, everybody else's relationship issues have been pretty good. Like people that's in a committed relationship, they have been working on the relationship. This is a magical year for them. But I feel like for the Life Path 11s, this is going to be a year that you guys really reevaluate the relationship that you're currently in. And you're going to be, just giving up the faith in this. You're going to be like, listen, I'm tired of the power struggles. I feel like y'all are going to try talking, maybe even try counseling if you haven't done that already. And if all else fails, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, like Path 11, this person is inconsistent. They're just inconsistent, and you're over it. You're over the inconsistencies, that also brings instability, and so you're over being, unstable in a relationship. You're like over it. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like that there are a lot of differences here that you guys have tried to go through. I feel like y'all have difference of opinions. Y'all have difference. There's a lot of differences. You want this in life. That person wants that in life or whatever. You know, y'all are just different. Y'all are too different to really make this relationship work. And that's why there's so many power struggles here. I feel like your relationship in the year of 2023, you're going to feel dissatisfied. You're not going to feel fulfilled if you are committed 11. And you may even think about dissolving this relationship, you know, because you're looking at it like, listen, we're just way too different. You know, we're just way too different. Um, you know, I also feel like if you're a single 11, I feel like, you know, this year, again, you want to really just focus on your stability. You want to focus on your security. I feel like you really want to focus on your finances because that is changing. What you've been doing up to this point is going to be changing in some kind of way that no longer suits who you are. It no longer, you know, is in alignment. It no longer brings joy. And you need to really focus on that. It's going to take a lot of your energy because I feel like if you're single, you know, the dating rim, it may leave you dissatisfied. It may just, you know, you may just feel like, listen, I'm just going to put this on the shelf for a while. I really need to focus on stabilizing my life and things. I'm going to put love and dating on the back burner. Okay. Because, you know, maybe you try, okay. Maybe you meet people through other people and you're like, yeah, you know, this person isn't serious. This person isn't really committed. And I don't really want to be giving my energy away because I need to be focusing on my life. Okay. So I feel like love is going to be put on the back burner if you're single, or if you're in a committed relationship, you're going to be like, I don't know. I feel like I'm tired. I'm tired of going. It's like you're going to see the cycles or something, the cycles, and you're going to be choosing to get off that damn bandwagon, okay? For a lot of y'all, you know, not everybody, you know, y'all could very well work it out if you're like past 11. Y'all could very well work it out, but it's going to be an effort. It is really going to try you. Okay, you're going to have to put a lot of energy, time, and effort into that relationship. Okay, a lot of praying together, a lot of talking, a lot of, planning, a lot of action. You know what I'm saying? For it to work, and I just feel like you're going to be tired. Okay, if that's the case. All right, last but not least, Life Path 11s, we're going to go ahead and get your last message from your spirit guide, your ancestor, or your guardian, okay? I hope you have enjoyed this reading, y'all. You know, that was just some general energy that came up for the Life Path 11, Omega Matrix number 11. Don't forget to like the video, you guys, okay? Get this energy out there. 11s, 22s, 33s, we're rare, all right? So, you know, get the energy out there if you know another Life Path or Mega Matrix number 11. Pass this energy on. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be moving on to 33. 33s are very rare. No, I'm sorry, 22. I'm moving on to the Life Path 22 after this. 22s and 33s. Oh, goodness, I done spent too much time on 11s. Oh, my God. So I'm going to try to really I'm going to try to cut their readings down in half, okay? But I'm going to do the master numbers and then Life Path 2, Life Path 4, and then Life Path 8, and we're done for the day, all right? So come on, Life Path 11, because I done spent too much time on y'all. I think because I'm a Life Path 11. And that was a tough reading to navigate, 11. It really was. Goodness. Whew. With great power come great responsibility. Open your heart. Okay, open your heart. This is the message from your ancestors. Okay, open your heart. This is the message from your guide, your angel. It says, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant, healthy life. And it's so crazy because this one was saying that love is going to be something that you're going to put in the back burner. You're like, listen, I don't have time for this shit. I need to focus on, I don't even have time to put the energy and effort into my current relationship, right? But this is saying to open your heart, right? Give that relationship another shot. Give it another chance. Even though you're going to be hard, you ain't going to want to. If you're in a committed relationship, give it another shot. If you're single and you're like, listen, I need to focus on my life. I need to get my life together. I need to stabilize. I'm losing faith in love. This is saying, don't close your heart to love. Okay, this is, somebody's going to be coming into your life, I feel like, for the single ones, that could really change your life, especially if they're a life path 22. They could really be changing your life, but you're going to have to open your heart because this is an elevation and it is going to require a little bit of work, a little bit of this, a little bit of effort. It really will. But I feel like this is going to be a great thing that's going to bring about some great shit for you. Okay, so a lot of blessings in disguises for the life path 11s in the year of 2023. Blessings in disguises when it comes to love and finances, the career. Okay. I love y'all, Life Path 11s. It's been too long. My voice was hurting. I think I'm going to take a small break before I get into 22, maybe like a 5-minute break. But if you are a Life Path 22, definitely come back. I love you guys, 11s. Okay. Happy 2023 for y'all. I will see y'all next year. Bye.